Alrighty, stream should be starting. Plume. There it is. Alright. It's Darkest Dungeon Blood Moon time. Because it always is.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Where was I again? Week 68. What did I do last week? Oh, Siren. Alright, I see. It's leveling time, if I remember correctly. It's time to do a long champion. Or not long champion, long apprentice. Same thing, alright? Oh, Crimson Curse. Fear of Beasts is actually kind of annoying for you, but I think it's fine. I just need to level these guys. That's why I'm probably just bringing this team. Group this. Leveling Warrens is also nice, especially because I don't want to level Warrens on Champion. So that probably means, like, the moment I do all bosses, like all the bosses are done, all my veteran people are just going into Warrens, like always, because fuck that region on Champion. I don't need to do that. It would be funny, but it would also probably make me lose like at least one hero, because that shit sucks ass. And I don't exactly what to do with that, so not happening. Bring probably Cloak. Just get map. Probably Moonring. The extra accuracy will help with Fear of Beasts. Like, this is still bad, but it's less bad now that they run accuracy on you. At least a bit. Need Hound's Watch. Need camp skills in general for these guys. Hound's Watch. Yeah, this is fine. Did it stick people to stress healing? Not really. Get some blood. Me when I say torches, but then I buy torches. It's over. I'm cheating. Fanatic.
Can take many forms, but none so contemptible as man's belief in a mythology of his own making. A worldview buttressed by dogmatic desperation invariably leads to single-minded fanaticism and a need to do terrible things in the name of righteousness. This man is an animal, rabid, destructive, and incapable of nuanced understanding. He must be put down.
Well, not exactly the greatest team for him. I forgot that, like, I have two cursed people. That was a bad idea.
The fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
The safe option is to run away, and just not deal with him. I don't exactly want to do, so I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe I can avoid him. Should be that difficult. So before a bigger scout, but I guess this works. It's better than nothing, I guess. You can only be in hallways, which I want to avoid anyway because of Shambler, so I'm just gonna avoid literally every hallway fight that I can. So like this room I just don't want to explore at all. Just fuck Fanatic, man. I hate fighting that guy.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Also, I do have Incision, which I'm probably gonna equip. Is it better though? I don't know. Okay, at least I'm immune to disease because of Crimson Curse. You die, I can probably just start healing. Swan Slasher isn't that scary, especially with PD, because PD just stuns him.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Pretty shoot this. Make sure you don't do anything. That's a lot of bleed. Thank you, cultist, I guess.
A momentary abatement.
That's probably a stun. He'll probably just attack normally, but this also works. It isn't really that big a deal. He just fought over. I completely forgot that I can't bring more than 2 cursed people because of Fanatic. Well, hello. That's good. That's very good. We waited for that for quite a while, I think. We don't need this much food. Also the hallway farming in this because of Fanatic. So try to explore as much as I can. If I don't finish the mission, it's kind of fine. It shouldn't be that lacking in gold. With Fanatic's obviously not that good of a find. I'm also not exploring to unexplored hallways because I really cannot be asked to deal with like a random Fanatic showing up that I'm not prepared for. Like if I go to these, I'm just preparing for Fanatic every time. So I will have like different skills and stuff. And I want to avoid that, so we will see. Like the main change will be that I swap out map for Crescendo Box, because Box is just much better, especially against Fnatic. Because it actually does something, you know. Can stun this guy. Blinding gas is good. Maybe I should have just done smoke screen. It might have been better. Yeah, I should have attacked here as well, just because of blinding gas. Not blinding gas, because of plague grenade. It didn't really matter.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Do I want to get incision? It's 130 base. I think that's good enough.
Decisive pummeling.
You just die, I can heal. Crit heal? Nope.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
All of this. I don't have a scout here, so I probably just don't go into this hallway right now. And go back. Walk around here. No need to take that risk. Especially if I get a second chance at scouting this. The spawn fight, I don't think that can be Fnatic. Fnatic has to like spawn on the map already. It's already somewhere around here. He's already among us, even. Holy shit. Chat, is this real? Among Us? On this guy. Oh, shoot you. Can I want to hit this? Of these. Done again, maybe? Washed in crimson, I am reborn. He's reborn. Literally. Heal. Is that enough? No, it's not enough to stun again. Took a bit of stress in this fight, but it's fine. Just heal here. Go for 17. That's unfortunate. You just keep stalling though. You got the resist that time. Very good.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I kind of want to take the gold, but at the same time I don't have space, so not that I guess. Should definitely check in here just to like see this trap, so I can disarm it. But I might have to go back here anyway if like one of these two always has a hallway fight. That's really good. Just kill Drama here. He's the dangerous one. The rest of the fight doesn't really matter that much. Perfect. Good job, Musketeer. %. Yeah, it's probably better than going for a kill. The kill isn't that likely. Not enough. Then this guy. It's pretty open, you can keep that. Doesn't matter, you still get the kill. Clear this. You outsped me. Very unfortunate. That's getting cleared as well. I can take 5 damage from Blight. Or rather, I don't want to. Well, guess I'm taking 8. God is important. I could camp here. I'm pretty far into the dungeon already. Probably do. Gives me inventory space.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Self-medicate is really good. Gotta be marching plan. Marching plan is very valuable. This does mean that I can run Incision over Noxious Blast without like feeling too bad about it. Because it also gets like +10 accuracy from the camp skill. Which is quite good.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I do hope that I get to scout this room. If I don't, it would be kind of annoying. Nice. Because every room counts. I can actually swap stuff over now. Because I don't really care about Moonring right now. I just want the extra scouting on you. That's really good. Oh, an extra trap disarm. To like guarantee to trap disarms. I'm not getting hit by a Torchless trap if I don't have to. That's really good, not just because it's a lot of gold, but also because it helps me finish the mission. Because like the secret room also counts towards like the completion, which is extremely good. Just being able to get like a free extra room is super, super nice. Keep map equipped, there's no fight ahead. That's a really important scout. You can go like this, or rather, yeah, I definitely go up here, then I maybe just walk back. I don't want to take hallway fights if avoidable. Because Shabno could be around every corner, man. Could be here, he could be there. Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Lightning gas just pretty much solves this fight. I did drop my holy water, which now I kind of regret. This would have been a quirk removal, but it is what it is.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, it could have been Fear of Beasts being removed. Would have been really good.
Another abomination.
Like, these would be guaranteed hits if I didn't have Fear of Beasts. Really painful. If I manage to get rid of Fear of Beasts, I can just start running Shadow Box over the Moon Ring. But the ones with minus 10 accuracy permanently, it's just... I need an accuracy trinket, even on Musketeer. Because minus 10 is just a huge downside. Okay, that's a good scout. I'm probably just done with the mission. Like, I can go to this room by going like this, but I would have to like walk all the way back around to avoid Fnatic. So I would prefer not to, but I can probably like do these 3 rooms or like 2 of these and just be good enough because I found the secret room. And it's a long mission, so you know, the usual.
Devastating blow.
There's no need to dogtreat here. Like, I just get this fight for free. Especially because I got the second blinding gas stick.
Death by inches.
I am the blood god. This. The stun. Maybe I can kill you. That would be great. I need Howl Master Toad speed. Perfect. I do have the +2 speed from Marching Plan, which is also helping. So good job, Marching Plan. Allow me to outspeed enemies. Could have stalled for 1 extra turn, but it's 1 damage. I'll be fine.
At least promises success.
We scout the secret room. Perfect.
Executed.
This is my... I still have like 1 more fight of my camp buffs. I hope Musketeer outspeeds. Like, it's unlikely. Never mind. Because if Musketeer is not outspeed, I don't have a kill here. Or like, I can't kill every maggot. Because she can't target rank 1.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
This is what I get for not running Bolo. It's over.
Such blockages.
I'm probably just spamming up my lock treats in the next 2 fights. Because the mission is almost over. I don't exactly want to like end the mission with dog treats in my pocket. It's just not a good look, you know? Could gamble this for like extra stress ceiling. It's 95. I probably go for that. Like if I miss that Traptozon, it's a pretty big punish, but 5%. Okay, I can go for that. Oh, it apparently wasn't enough, so I'm going back. I just want to avoid like all hallway fights that are naturally spawned. Because each of them could be Fnatic, and I don't want to meet him. Just fuck him. The crest he would drop would be nice, but... Fighting Fnatic for crests, man. That's just... a bit insane, in it. Look at me, I'm so British. Also didn't fight any holy water, which kinda sucks. That's good. We're going on Whole Master, he's faster. He's also getting like a really huge damage buff anyway, so it's most likely it's just in one-tap range of anything important with just a single dog treat, so he'll be fine. Can also equip Moon Ring for even more damage from Crescendo Box, because like he doesn't need accuracy if I pop a dog treat anyway. Can also camp like in the next room after this fight. Get that extra speed. This fight just isn't scary enough to pop out a treat, to be honest. It would feel like a waste. It's completely fine. I don't particularly care. Even if you messed up, I don't really care. It's just like one enemy left. You still have like 90% accuracy against them. They have no dodge. Fantastic occultist. Highly necessary crit heal.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Should play like this more, just to avoid shamblers, especially in boss missions. Should do like suboptimal pathing to get less chance for shamblers, especially on champion. It's gonna be important because like 14% shambler chance. That's not good. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go in here to like check out these curios. They could be quirk removal, or they could be that. Over here, take this. Get nothing. I'm probably always stalling here. I need more loot. Where's cheat engine? I didn't set it up. God damn it. Dark dungeon. Speed hack. Speed. River camp, but I don't think I need to use it yet. I want to use it in this room. Oh yes. Singular fight. Trap and a fight? That's probably better. Yeah, just take that. Last one is probably a hunger check. Could have unequipped map and got the treasure box. Map isn't important anymore. Looks like everything's scouted anyway. And the trap armor is still obviously good, but I need to have it equipped, especially over crescendo box. Getting an extra bit of speed could be nice. Should probably pop the dog treat there to clear up the inventory space. You stun, I probably outspeed with Musketeer. She has a lot of speed. Or with our Master. Or both. You can just start healing with Musketeer. You are not that threatening. In front of like 3 actions. And then I call the stun. Yeah. Just doesn't matter. Alright, I should also get Noxious Blast back. It's right now it's better because it's more accuracy. I prefer hitting over not hitting. Shocker, I know. Shocker, like in DD. Dark Sludge reference. Alrighty. Got the speed hack. Want to go up here, I want to like take this circle. Well, it's just one fight. I love hallway farming in this. It's so cool. The ones like hallway farming just feels so weak. Because you get like 3 fucking tiles. And 3 tiles is Not great. Like, I would always prefer like longer hallways, because then you can get like more fights in one hallway, and you get hunger immunity for longer. Do with this. There goes Bloodlust. I kind of wasted Bloodlust by like walking a whole lot, but it is what it is. Can just the flare here, like, it heals some stress maybe. Healing doesn't really have like the same benefit, and it's a lower chance to heal stress.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Probably camping here. Just because it refreshes hunger immunity.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be
Just eat 4. I actually just eat 2. Like, maybe I find food from a fight. There's not really a reason to eat more. It would heal me like 7 stress, but I can just heal that with Encourage. Get self-medicate. Will give me incision back, just quite nice.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and
I also didn't use my dog treats. I'm just using next fight no matter what, no matter how easy it is. Yes. Very good. That is something. Just go for this. I forgot to use dog treats. Right there it didn't matter, but it might have. If I didn't crit that, it would have mattered. Dodge. Very nice. Do dog treat, why not? Killing the rank 3, rank 4 ones has more priority in my opinion. Because like the pro ones can just have like a 50-50 to just to gather the blood, which does nothing. Just like way less damage than pre-digestion. Pre-digestion is actually decently scary. It's pretty hard for like a blight attack. And blight is obviously really bad. Because then you're always like a bit wary of like the entire like, oh, you get crit down to the store and then like you just fall over. That's why pre-digestion. Gather the blood is just easier to deal with. That was not the right thing to drop. And you will see in a second why. Because I could have gotten plus 30% damage, but I just didn't. Like an idiot. You can go down here, this fight is safe. Probably just dog treat here. It's not like a dangerous fight, but I want to get rid of them anyway. They basically have like 3 slots left to fill with stuff. And I could technically drop Rod, but dropping blood feels bad, you know? I don't exactly have like enough to justify being able to drop it. Well, that's a quirk removal if I want it to be. Which I kind of do. So the next stop is all the way over here. So I just go like this. Probably. Do like a bit more hallway farming on the way. I should have enough hunger immunity. Even if I don't, like it's whatever. But I might try go for it. Okay. Binding gas. We're just start killing you. That's not quite enough. I do have Plague Grenade to kill you, so I don't need to attack here again. So like, Musketeer just shoots here always. Like, it's unlikely that these two outspeed my PD. She has like plus 6 speed over this guy. And it's guaranteed to outspeed here, yeah. It's not guaranteed to kill, which is unfortunate. This would be guaranteed to kill, but I really want to stun again. Yeah, it's a 60% to stun this guy, so You gotta go for that, man.
Annihilated.
I can mark. It's probably more damage than a turn, because I get 1-2 attacks against mark, which is a lot more damage. Yep.
The bigger the beast,
Very good.
the greater the glory.
Yeah, 1 more hunger check, which means that I get 1-2 always. It's probably not enough. I get 2 always of hunger protection. I eat here and then like, yeah, I do get that. It's quite nice. Perfect. Could even just go back in. I think like I just go on through. I don't need to hallway farm that much more. But because like these 2 are just stuck now. I'm just mainly focusing on increasing my number of busts and a bit of gold, maybe. A few gemstones, maybe. Getting outspeed with +2 speed just feels bad. To be fair, I do outspeed with -3, so I guess it evens out. You need to die first. These 2 are both stunned next turn, so yeah, that high priority. The other one will take an action next turn, and if I get outsped, then it feels really bad, so I'll kill that one first. Sucks. Goldust can probably restun. Yeah, it's guaranteed now. If with crit, it's guaranteed. Huge. Doesn't do anything. I think it does deal 7 damage, but yeah. Okay, I did get bled, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. It's completely fine. She's gonna heal herself anyway. Good speed roll, good damage roll. Because now I just get to heal. That's huge. It's probably better than Jade though. Like it's unlikely that I find another one, but it's most likely just better than like a stack of Jade. Or what I can find from a stack of Jade. It's not likely I find like a full stack of Jade, I think. Just can't be on a check. Could have gambled 95% to get a coldest down to 0, but I think it's fine. Hopefully find like another stack of crests. Crest would be really good. The last one is a hunger check. Unfortunate. But 2 fights, like, I can't complain. Get you stunned. The kill. It sticks, which it does. I don't have my buffs anymore, so I am kind of slow now with Hound Master. He's still very fast. Like 5 speed isn't that bad for Apprentice. But he isn't as fast as he used to be. With marching plan. I have +6 and I got outspread. Unbelievable. Portraits I don't really care about. It's mainly crests that I want. Unfortunate. Stuns you at least. It's good enough. That's unbelievably unfortunate. Getting outsped by you sucks. I have +2 speed on Occultist. That's a kill. Because if I get the stun, like, you just probably fall over. Clear that blight. Move back. That's very unfortunate. Hopefully a good speed roll. 80%? Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's just not sticking because I have the crow's eye anyway. If it sticks, I'm not that mad about it. Nice. If we bleed tick. I do end the mission with a bit more stress than I maybe would have had to if I just ended the mission, but getting rid of Beast Hater maybe is definitely worth it. Nice. That's a bit of stress healing. Nice. That's a kill. Yeah, I get at least that one hallway of hunger immunity. I can drop my food now. I didn't find an extra hunger check, so it's just worth it to drop it now. Perfect. Could have asked for more. Like, getting the stun here with the cultist is always like, yeah, it's good, because it makes it guaranteed that PD doesn't get outspared. But at the same time I lose like a second, or like my PD stun, basically. Because I can't hit like anything else. But I do have Hot to just make up for that with an extra stun. We probably don't play grenade, yeah. Oh, I get play grenade anyway. Thank you. I didn't remember having 12 speed, that's why I wanted to check why that is. I thought you had like quick draw or something, but no. It's just Crimson Curse.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
You know what's the Crimson Curse? It's marching plan, they give it +2. That is a kill. Like 40 stress on a cultist is fine. I wouldn't mind taking him into a mission with that much. Because he can just stress himself by critting so much. He will be fine. I'll give you a map. Go for this. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's just a kill. Perfect. Can mark. Stun doesn't matter. They aren't really stunnable. Like, technically I have a chance if I crit, but just no. It's not worth it. That's a good dodge. I guess I should swap these two around to prevent this, but it doesn't really matter here. Great. No stress ceiling. Grr. Game bad. Plus 45% damage. PD, are you seeing this, guys? You may not like it, but this is what peak Plague Doctor performance looks like. I'm sort of like at 1k gold if I leave here, but it's fine. That is not... Well, I guess I got rid of Winded. Oops. My brain shut off. God damn it. I wanted to remove Fear of Beast, but it's fine. Winded is pretty decent removal for PD. Especially if you want like Crick Blinding Gas. Well, I can remove Fragile as well. He has like 2 really bad quirks now, and one that's like kind of whatever. Legend isn't that big a deal.
And the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
My god. It's a not bad hero. Also not good enough. You are going in here, same with you. Pismas. My favorite. Okay, that's... Well, there's Swine King for veteran. Did I not do Swine already? I thought I did Swine already. No, I didn't. I thought I did him already, but oh well. Means I'm further behind than I thought on leveling warrants. That's really bad. I thought I was already on Flesh. God damn it. I'm just taking this. Leveling apprentice people is priority right now. I can just bring like the exact same team. Yeah, like I risk Fnatic again, but it's warrants, so I'm less worried about Fnatic for one, because it's easier to avoid. Like, I could have just kept this equipped. What am I doing? Actually, no, I couldn't have, because I want you to get other stuff. Because you need map, and honestly just Moon Ring again to make up for Fear of Beast. Like normally it would be Crender Box, but I need the extra accuracy to make up for this. Oh, like right now I just want to like level warrants as much as possible. Corvus on champion isn't that terrible. Like Squiffy Gas is kind of a downside. Like he can come in and be annoying, but it's not nearly as bad as warrants for pretty obvious reasons. Like, warrants just straight up sucks. A champion, like you have to like bring specific teams to counter Skyver, and I cannot be asked, especially not on Torchless. And if I keep getting missions like this, where I just get to do apprentice missions in warrants, I'm happy. Like apprentice and veteran is probably like what I'm gonna do mostly. Bring a bit of blood. I have 50%, like it should be enough. I have 50 plus this, plus Cardo Camp, so I should be good. I'm more at like 65, like more towards like 70%. I'm also looking for more crests, as always. Don't get Fnatic again, nice. That's good. It allows me to just take much more deliberate routes. Just go like anywhere. Sort of like hoping I don't have to deal with that.
The swine draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols.
I'm down. I want this. I want crests like a lot. Crests are by far like the priority right now. Like, I guess busts kind of to get like more sanitarium space and more sanitarium like reduction, which could be good, but for those I also need crests, so. Well. Yeah, just go for that. Like, I don't want to like lose anything to swap that around, I think. Yeah, I just can't take that right now. My game froze. Why did my game freeze? What is going on? No. Oh, okay. Why did my game freeze? Throw the spell. Oh, no matter. Time to go in here. I can check this out. It could be Croak removal. Should be really good. Having this, like, both in Bloodlust at the same time isn't great. Because now I can't do the trick where I swap them around to avoid, like, the downside of it. But it should be fine.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Could have gone for the kill there, it might have been guaranteed. Probably not though, it's early. Where how it masters against beast bonus is a lot lower than in the end game. Yeah, it wasn't guaranteed. There was like one specific roll, or one where the bleed doesn't stick. That doesn't work. I really want to take 2 Ruiz. Like, this is so much money. You're a curio. God damn it. Drop food. It's fine. Like, I will most likely find food again. It is Warrens after all, where like 99 food cures exist. Let's check these out, see if like one of these is a scroll.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
That's a quest location. Okay, one free inventory slot. Nice. Take this on the way back. Arpedian Bloodlust is just extremely good for this, because getting blinding gas is so nice. Like super fast blinding gas, my beloved. Okay, yeah, PD just keeps her 14 speed, so like I don't need to worry about you. You just die to PD, most likely. Unless I like Omega low roll this, I have +6 speed. Like there's one specific speed roll that lets you outspeed me, which that's just not gonna happen.
A devastating blow.
That's a kill. Stun maybe. It's unlikely, but it's worth going for. Prevent stuff like that. No, you're in range for him.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life
Technically, but I have so much healing and like a god, so it should be fine. And I can do this obviously. Just keep gambling for crits. That's unfortunate. No, I shouldn't have got it. It's fine. Like, he can kill from 20 HP. Just stay away from your breakpoint. Nice. That's not enough to kill. One off. Was what the only one that doesn't kill. Yeah. Darkest Dungeon moment. No to camp here, I can like wait a bit, I think. We'll get the crit back, which heals a bit of stress. I don't take that. I want to like wait a bit, I guess. Just honestly go for like a camp. Maggots. I need you to like high roll speed. Nice. That way I can like maybe kill all of them. Should be enough. Nice. That's not enough, unfortunate. Not get to kill all of them.
Another one falls.
Alright, okay, I was hoping to kill you with the damage over time, but that works. Because I wanted to get like a stress heal from my musketeer. I'll do this hallway most likely, then camp. 3 megas this time.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay, that kills again. This time it kills. Nice.
A faint hope blossoms. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
See, there's my food again. Just camp here for inventory space. And like a bit of recovery.
Together, furtive and vulnerable.
On Swatch, marching plan. 1729. Therapy dog and probably encourage.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, oh, blinding gas. None of that, please. Sure, we maybe didn't dock here. To get some value from them. Yeah, I should have definitely done that. That would have killed this. Should have made my turns a lot better. Then I would have needed to attack here. I could have shot the mark target. Don't have to wait a turn for that. It's obviously not that big a deal, but... That's a kill. Nice. Thank you, Musketeer. Also, that isn't enough for a kill. God damn it. Pretty sure you hit the only roll that didn't kill there. God damn it. Bad speed order. Hoping that my Musketeer cannot speed you. Like the one that would have died anyway. Then I could have shot this guy, but no, I can't. That's crass. I probably want to take those. They are really good. I'm really hoping that I find the other two quest locations pretty soon, because I can't be asked to take two of these around. Hello Phoenix and hello Coctostine. Front on a cultist? Yeah, it's always front on a cultist. We need that stun, man. Another day, another PD, or another PD Houndmaster cultist team. What can you do, man? It's always these three. The usual suspects, if you want to call them that. That's good. It's a guaranteed kill for PD. This isn't, but... Actually, I did get a damage over time upgrade. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it might have been enough to kill. Eh. 60%. Silly ass skill. What is this? Of course, just press this button. Like, that's what he's been doing, like, all run. I called this bottom text. Stun him again. That would have been really funny. It was even possible, because he had like 180, 30%. Madness. Yeah, we don't want them to play the game. That's the entire point of Torchless. Like, are you seeing this shit? I get crit once, that's how much stress? Like 80 stress across the party? Hell nah. I ain't dealing with all that. I'm not even giving them a chance to crit me. That's the real way to deal with stress. Just don't take it in the first place. Just don't get hit. Just like in Dark Souls. Just don't get hit. It's that easy. Just remember, the best way out of a shitty situation is to not be in a situation in the first place. Yeah, just be like, let me solo, just get good. Exactly. Like, the dude doesn't need armor. Just dodge. It's that easy. Just don't take attacks. See? Just like PD, just dodge. It's that easy. It's elementary even. Yeah, exactly. You don't need armor. It's more like... Spoiler, this is why minus stress is not a good stat.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzy
Like, you don't care about that at all. Just don't take the stress in the first place. Get like anything that prevents that stress.
wealth beyond
That's why like plus stress doesn't matter on a lot of trinkets like on Blasphemous Vial.
foolhardy alike.
Yeah, exactly. More stamina to hit your enemies instead. Just focus on the damage. I love dealing damage. Oh, come on. Most of my team outspeeds you, but you hit me anyway. I see how it is. Honestly, I still stun. I was thinking about just marking you. Then attacking you with like Musketeer for a guaranteed kill. Even Houndmaster with Block Treat. But I really need you stunned. Because if you hire me again, then I'm in big trouble. Because then you just do elusive exit, which I don't want to deal with. Don't love that. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, the entire just don't who needs armor when you just don't get hit part also applies to stuff like Moon Ring or Demon's Cauldron, like all the plus stress stuff, because like it helps you so much to just not take the stress in the first place that like the plus stress just doesn't matter as a downside. It's a like all of these trinkets have a downside that they offset themselves, so they basically have no downside. Just why like a lot of these plus stress trinkets just I just don't see this downside. It doesn't exist to me. Unless it's something that's like really bad. Like there are certain trinkets that I guess you can make the argument for where like plus stress matters. But for 99% of plus stress, it's just you don't care. Yeah, exactly. Why worry about stress if it doesn't affect you in the first place? And over the course of a run, like having the plus 10 accuracy or like having the extra all of this is most likely gonna offset like all the stress you would have taken. Or, like it's gonna prevent more stress than you would take from the extra stress, you know? Because you get like one stun against like the coldest witches. That's how much stress prevented. Like you are preventing like 30 stress, and getting 30 stress from plus 15% stress. That's difficult, man. Like you need to get hit by stress attacks multiple times at that point, and then you are not playing well. Like then you are just ass at the game. I'm sorry. No fights. It's just 3 hunger checks. Incredible. There it is. It's just one fight again. I hate hallway stalling in this region. They get nothing. I've like fucking... I have so many open inventory slots. The entire lower bar is just empty. There's nothing there. At least nothing of value that I can get a lot of money for.
A powerful blow.
Powerful blow.
Precision and power.
What's the point of doing that? It's to spawn extra battles. The reason you want to spawn extra battles, like for me, it's just like I know that I can go into most fights and just take less damage than I will heal, right? I won't take like any damage that matters. Like I may take a stress hit here or there if I get crit, it's like, oh well. But most fights like this one, I just don't take damage for it to matter. Like, I actively heal stress in this fight, I'm pretty sure. And it gives you more loot.
As victories mount, so too will
Like right there, that fight was just plus like 2 jade, a bit of gold, 1 portrait for completely free basically. And that's why like you want to spawn extra fights at the end of missions to like make use of your food to fill up like your rest of inventory with like supplies and stuff. Because like sometimes you want to keep supplies for like specific cures you could find. Like in my case, I also had to carry a quest objective all the way to the back here. So I have like open inventory slots and I want to fill them with loot. So I get more value from each mission. Or I just get hunger checked and I get no fights. That also happens. I just feel sad. Because I exit the mission with like half my inventory slots just not at full value.
A handsome reward.
You look at that.
Task well performed.
Yeah, exactly, just wringing the dungeon dry. Getting as much value as possible. It's a slightly risky thing to do, because like Shambler can appear. But like at the Apprentice especially, it just doesn't matter, because Shambler's 1% to replace any hallway fight. And 1% you just don't care about. Like, whatever. And if he does appear, like, you probably just win. Like, Shambler isn't undoably powerful. I just leave here actually. Because I don't have food left and I'm most likely getting a hunger check. So, none of that. It's unfortunate I lose like half my, like 1/3 of my inventory slots were just not full.
Ever more ignorant, if such a thing were possible.
I do get 40 crests though, which is nice. Hippocratic on PD, I guess. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's definitely something. Like, that's also like doing like hallway farming is the reason why extra food is so valuable.
Distinct tunnels no longer exhale the toxic stench of degeneracy.
And it's also the reason why, like, but like that's the reason you always want granary, because granary gives you extra food. And extra food just translates to, like, more loot. So, granary is really good. And you always want to buy max food, because it just translates to more loot at the end, you know? And, like, healing from food is very strong. Going here is pretty tempting. Actually, it's not very tempting, now that I think about it. I don't want to go here. The extra damage is nice, but the extra resolve XP is bad. Because I don't want to level up. I want to level my people as slowly as possible. Because I want to do as much veteran warrants as possible. Because I don't want to do champion warrants. Tempted to try DD2. I would recommend looking at gameplay. And then like deciding from that. Like DD, I like DD2. It's nice for a run now and then. I don't like it as much as DD1. Like, you can probably tell. And that's very difficult to do. Like, I streamed this game for like 400 hours in a month because I'm insane. Actually, not that much, but I stream it for a lot. So you can probably tell that I like this game. And DD2 is in a spot where it's like, I can go for a run now and then, but it's a bit too repetitive as like my main game. You know? Like I tend to like maybe go for a run here or there. Right now I'm kind of like in a stretch where I don't want to play DD2 a whole lot because it just is what it is. I'm preparing for like the next DLC so I can play that. And it's not as replayable as DD1, I think. It's kind of like the main issue I have with it. Because like I can't sink like 2k hours into DD2 and just keep playing. It just doesn't work. For DD1 I can do that. But I recommend looking at gameplay. It's basically the same as asking me about like any game. And I would always tell you like look at gameplay and just watch like a stream or something. And then decide if you want to get the game. Because like I can't really like tell you too much about like liking the game, especially if I don't know how like which games you like and that kind of stuff. So like I assume you like DD1 because you are on the stream, but that doesn't really help you because DD2 is so different from DD1. Yeah, exactly. Like just as Phoenix is saying, like it's a game you can play like once or twice, but it's not something you can like boot up multiple times or like for a very long time every day, like DD2 or DD1 kind of is. Like obviously you don't boot up as much as I do, but DD1 is a lot more replayable, I think, because everyone is more different than DD2. Like in DD2 the runs are extremely similar sometimes, especially if you play like for like Grand Slam or something like that. It's just like, yeah, it's just extremely repetitive, extremely boring, and it's just like not as fun in my opinion. But for the first few runs, like doing the first playthrough and doing like maybe the first Grand Slam, it's very cool. And I like the combat in DD2 a lot more than DD1. I'm probably getting fanatic. Actually, no, I'm not. But I like the combat in DD2 a lot more than DD1, I think. DD2 has less RNG in the combat because you have the token system. You can't miss without like a token, which I think is good because I hate accuracy. Fuck accuracy. All my homies hate accuracy. Yeah, like if you don't get like a full time sinker, it's not DD1. You have to like just look at gameplay because it's just like the only thing it has with DD1 is like some of the heroes, some of the skills you will recognize, but like it's so different that like you're basically playing a different game. And like I guess it's turn-based, but if you say like every turn-based game is the same, I'm gonna rip your head off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
But yeah, like for DD2 there's a lot of stuff coming, and they're like continuously updating the game, so it might get a lot better with replayability, and like a lot of my issues that I have with the game will get fixed, aka mainly the replayability. So who knows? Winter break will be long. Yeah, for me winter break will be mainly studying, because I don't have like a time to like study for my exams that are coming up, which I find extremely annoying. It's like usually you get like a small break and then you have like the exams, so you can like prepare for those exams in that time. In fucking med school, it's just not like that. They just say like, yeah, what are they called? Oh, damn it. Lectures, and like you still have like lectures while the first exams happen. It's really annoying. Like a week before that, the teachers can, like the professors can just say like, yeah, like this topic, yeah, it's also just in like the exam, and it's just like, bro, like come on. Like I found that extremely annoying, but hopefully it's also the same in like every other subject. I don't think it is, at least from what I've heard, because that shit sucks. I hate it. It makes me have to prepare earlier, basically. So I can't get like too comfortable in the Christmas time because I gotta remember like university's coming up. I gotta like study for exams. It sucks. That's why I'm also starting already, because I have like exams in January, and I know that like my ass will not exactly be like extremely studious during the Christmas break, because it's Christmas break. What do you expect? Finished uni a few years ago, luckily. That's good to hear. For me, I'm a long way off. I'm like, I look at the time when I'm like done with university, and it's just like, yeah, why? Oh, Paranormania. Can I access that? Because like, I'm gonna be done by like 2030. It's insane. Then that's when I can actually like start working. Because it's like fucking 6 years in med school, man. What the fuck? Takes so long. And you can technically start working before that, but you don't make shit. You get no money. You get all the shitty jobs. Just, you know, the best part, clearly. Maybe you should have done Rampart. Rampart might have been better for next turn. Yeah, where Battle was probably better. I also attacked the wrong target. I could have done Blinding Gas onto you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's a kill. It lowers your accuracy and your crit. You were 25 when you got your degree. I'm also gonna be 25 when I get that degree. Just tell you my age. Haha. That is draw the spell. Things steal. Torchless. I should have done Bellow. Like Rampart was no, Rampart wasn't good. What am I talking about? Rampart wasn't good. If there's some Bellow, I would have taken one attack from you and prevented your action, which, yeah, I would take a Coldest Brawler action over Coldest Switch. This shit is ass. Am I high infestation already? I don't remember. Oh, I don't care about the Viscount invitation. I don't care about Force Citrine. The good thing about Viscount is that, like, I don't need invitation for him. Unlike with Baron. With Baron I like having like 1 or 2 extra just to make sure that I get through the dungeon. With Viscount I just don't care. Like, I need 1 and that's it. Because it's Viscount. Like, look at the guy. Look at his stat page. I'm pretty sure, like, when I wrote the strategies part for Viscount, I just didn't write anything. Like, I don't think I even updated that thing. Because it just doesn't need updating. Viscount is just a non-existent boss. Did I update that? I'm pretty sure I put, like, everyone into recommended. Oh yeah, I just didn't update it. Because there's no point. I read like 2 sentences and I already want to update this thing. What is going on? That is advice on the wiki. That's... Well, I know what I'm doing this evening. That shit is getting updated. Fuck that. What the fuck is going on? Like, they have heroes in not recommended for Viscount. What are they talking about? I don't think there's a single hero that I wouldn't bring to Viscount. The dude is just non-existent. Bro does not do anything. They like the articles talk about like, oh, you need to like prevent his riposte triggers. Fuck you mean? I don't remember his riposte. And I fight this guy like multiple times per run. Not multiple times, but I fight him more than the average person, I guess. But I don't remember shit about that fight, ever. There's no threat. There's nothing going on. Because that man, I think, has like less health than Hag, I'm pretty sure. Like, he doesn't have less health, but he's easier to kill than Hag. I might be wrong on that. Let me check. I need to roast Viscount factually correct, alright? That is 150 HP. Yes, less HP than Hag. Yes, okay, so get this. He has less HP. He doesn't pot anyone, so you're getting 4 actions into him compared to just Hag's like 2. He's more vulnerable to Blight. Slightly less vulnerable to Bleed. He gets 1 extra action, I guess. But bro is not all that. And he eats, so he loses like some of his actions. Troll Despair. Like, Viscount is... It's a boss. It's like, if you want to like judge bosses by like how strong they are, Viscount is at the bottom. Like, no question. Like, maybe you put Collector below him. Collector's probably weaker if you count Collector, but I personally don't. I don't count him as a boss, he's just a hallway fight. But I would probably prefer fighting a Viscount over like a Skyver Mesh in Champion Warrants. At least in Torchless. Like in normal it's kind of like a bit better, but I would rather fight Viscount than Skyver. Skyver is something. I prepare more for Skyver than I do for Viscount, I guess. Because for Viscount I just bring like a team that beats the dungeon, and then I just win against Viscount. He doesn't do anything. Like, they could have doubled his HP, and then he would have still been like decently easy. But with like that much HP, like less than Hag, who's like known for like, oh, you just burst her down, and that's like the entire strat for Hag, with 3 heroes, and you give me a boss that has less HP and it lets me keep all 4 of my actions? You are insane. Like, what were they thinking? Like, he can heal, but you don't care. Like, you just slap him in the face. Like, you can deal 150 HP in like 4 turns easy. Like, if you get a picture, it's like he just dies in 1 turn. 150 damage is not that difficult. Like, 1 bleed out hit can do easy like 70 damage. Because you get the bleed as well. And he has multiple actions, so like it ticks through very quickly. Obviously, like, Hellion isn't the best option there, because like she's not great for Crimson Court dungeon. Because Shield Breaker's better. But yeah.
Executed with impunity.
Should have maybe done Bellow. Doesn't matter. I should have definitely done Bellow. The Croc in the fucking Viscount dungeon, that's all completely optional, is probably why they just have Viscount himself. That's all I'm saying, man. Because the Croc, like the optional Croc, there's not that much of a reason to fight that Croc. Because like it doesn't have like an extra Crimson Core trinket in the room. But Croc always drops a Crimson Core trinket, so it's still worth going for him. Just to do Croc in the Viscount dungeon. Because hey, free Crimson Core trinket. Especially if like you have a good team against them. Croc is never gonna be like guaranteed easy, because Croc can just fuck you over if he wants to. But yeah. Ectoplasm have a cool looking color in the dark. Yeah. You see a lot less color in the dark as well. Like they are like one of the few enemies that actually have like vibrant color, you know? These guys have like different stages of basically just gray. Then they have color. They look fancy. If I remember correctly, like there's red ones as well, like red ectoplasms. At least I remember them from somewhere. It might have been an Endless. In Endless I know like there's really cool looking ectoplasms because the light there looks so fancy. Quite literally the color of madness, huh? Oh, come on.
Reeling, about to break.
There's a red ectoplasm, I know. I've seen that somewhere. Might have been a mod or something. Probably just color of madness though. Now there's like one light that looks red-ish. Yeah, I'm mad I'm stunning rank 3. Rank 3 is something that did happen before my time, but I've heard of it. Like, I didn't start playing DD until like the last update ever came out. Like, after everything was released. I came in like after Crimson Core was already out. DD1 has gotten 0 updates after I started, or since I started playing. I'm one of the newer folk, you could say.
Obliterated. A trifling victory, but a victory.
But then again, it has been like 2 or 3 years since I started playing. When did I get this game? Is there some way to see that? Probably. Who want to know? I am just curious, since for how long, like, not in time hours, but in like when I bought the game, I've been playing this game. It was like towards the end, the middle part of the lockdown, I think. Play Circus? Hell no. I've gotten past that phase, and I'm playing Bloodmoon right now. I need to finish this file, man. I've played a lot of Butcher Circus at some point. I do like the mode, but right now it's just like, yeah. There's not really a lot of people playing it. And like the only people you meet are like people that will get bad RNG and just immediately quit. And it's like, it kind of removes like the entire point of Butcher Circus, I feel, because like the point is you have like a very swingy PvP mode that's less about like being competitive and more about being like just fun, because you can play around like bad RNG and stuff. That's what's appealing about Butcher Circus to me. And if I get good RNG and like people just quit on me, like it feels bad, because I see enemies get good RNG and then like EP, but that's, yeah. You hate that they added achievements to Butcher Circus? I guess. Like, I don't think I actually did all. I don't think I have all. Yeah, I don't have all achievements for DD actually. I'm missing 5 of them, which is insane to say. But it's all just stuff that I would have to like specifically grind for, and I can't be asked. But I got like the Butcher Circus ones just naturally because I played that much Butcher Circus. But there are some that like I don't mind them adding achievements, I would say. It's more like some of them are just so tedious. And with it not being super well balanced, like some stuff is just so hard to get. Luckily, you can use the I think it was the tutorial one. Like there was one of the bot ones that you could use for achievements. I can't remember which one, but it's something you can do. Like skip over them, or you just install like something to get them for free. With like Steam thingy, if I remember correctly. There's like some way to get Steam achievements without actually doing them, but I cannot remember. But yeah, like if they were less tedious, I don't think you would mind them that much. Because it's just like, yeah, you like if you have stuff like, oh yeah, you win one duel or like win one fight, it's just whatever. But like getting 500 kills or like getting the heart attack one, like those are pain. They are so painful. Especially now. Like earlier, or like when it first came out, it was probably less painful. But now people know how to like play around gimmicky teams and stuff. And like the only people you will meet most of the time are just people that know how Butcher Circus work, and they play like meta teams, so it's kind of just like, yeah. I'm sorry, but you are not getting like all stressors against, or like a team only dealing stress. You're not getting a win against someone running a meta team. I'm sorry, that's just not happening.
Are often low on supplies.
So that's why like a lot of them kind of suck, in my opinion. Or that's why like they could suck for you to do. But if people were like more casual about it, and you wouldn't just run into like 19 sweats in a row running full meta teams, then yeah, they would be less painful to do. I wish we had that in Butcher Circus, but the people that will stick around are just that kind of people that really want to play the game, and they will probably learn the meta, so kind of the curse of a dead game mode. I find it really sad like how Butcher Circus happened. Like the idea is really good, I think, and like the basis for Butcher Circus is really cool, but like the balancing is all over the place, and it's just like it never got updated. Because like how Butcher Circus had worked, it was like it got made and it got no updates. Like I think it got a few bug fixes, maybe, and nothing more. Like no balance changes ever, and that's really bad. Like you can't just make a PvP mode and never update it. That's just not how that works, man. And like that's why like the most fun you can have in Butcher Circus is just like playing with friends that don't know the meta, and you don't also play meta. That's like the best part. We're like 20 hours, but no DLC. Like you don't need necessarily DLC to go like well in Butcher Circus. Like a lot of the meta teams don't have Shearbreaker. Like Shearbreaker is not that common in the meta. Flagellant is decently common. He's very good, but like there's a lot of Mad Arms. There's a lot of Arbalest. Mainly Arbalest. Arbalest is like one of the best heroes in Butcher Circus. She's ridiculous. Mad Arms is pretty popular. Crusader, A-Bomb. Like most of the time it's base game heroes. So you don't need the DLC necessarily. It's more about like progression and like knowing the meta, because kind of just go and then you get like new stuff, and a lot of the high prestige trinkets are really good. And like just with the base prestige stuff, like you are never as good as like someone with like all trinkets unlocked. Yeah, I've heard of that, like the Pokemon stuff. I keep up with like competitive Pokemon a bit. I know what's happening in there. I tried, like, I wanted to start playing more Pokemon and maybe even get into competitive, but I just realized, like, to compete, like, you need to play like the 5 Pokemon games. Like right now, getting into like actual competitive and actually building good teams, one, you need to put out in an immense grind to get like the right Pokemon with like the right natures and stuff, and it's just so painful. I don't want to grind, man. And if you want to like official stuff, it just takes so much work, and it takes a lot of money, because you need to get like not only the game you want to like compete in, you also need to get like the 3 games before it. It's just like, no, I don't have the money, or like I don't want to spend like $200 to build a good team. Like, come on now. Like, I'm not gonna spend that much money. That's ridiculous. That's why, like, I never did. I played a bit. And I do kind of like Pokemon as like a competitive game. It's quite fun, especially if, like I don't like playing. I guess I do like playing. That's not the right thing. There's too many hurdles to play, I guess. But I would like playing. I like playing Pokemon. And because it's similar, I guess, to Darkest Dungeon. It's turn-based, so there are similarities, and I do like turn-based games in general. So I did dip my toes into Pokemon a bit, and I liked what I played, but like actually compete, it's too difficult. It takes too much work, you know. And like it always feels like there's so much left to like learn from the game, because a lot of like turn-based stuff or strategy games in general, it's not about like actual pure skill or pure skill. Like there's obviously skill involved, like reading your opponent, knowing what they will go for. That kind of stuff is always important in like player versus player strategy games. But you also need to have like, to team build specifically, you need to like know the game, you know. So you have to like know specific interactions. You have to know like what's important in the meta, how you counter set meta. There's so many Pokemon to like build teams with that like you have to know each Pokemon and like what they can do for you. And it's just kind of like, I don't have the time and I don't have the money to like actually invest into that, you know. So like that fell flat on its face. It's just the bar of entry is way too high. Like with other games, that's not so much the case. Like they are obviously not really. Like I think like Pokemon is one of the hardest competitive games to get like into, from like a pure like actually getting into the game. Like getting good at the game, there's more difficult games than Pokemon, I'd say. Like I'm sure there's like some mechanical shooter out there that's like uber difficult to get into. But for like having to spend like money and time, it's just Pokemon. And especially during like the time you have to spend to like actually get into the game, like you aren't actually practicing the game, you know. With like the other games where like you need to be mechanically skilled, it's just kind of like while you are getting into the game, you are already like learning, you know. Like with CS:GO, with CS:GO it's like obviously you have to like get to a certain point to be really good, and getting to that point is more difficult than in Pokemon, I would say, to like build the actual skill level. Because I think like if you are a complete scrub, like complete beginner, you will probably do better in like Pokemon than CS:GO, because there's so much stuff in CS. Like I kind of keep up with like competitive CS. It's fun to like watch a video while eating or something about like someone yapping about CS strategies. It's just what I do. But with Pokemon it's just like there's so much stuff, and with CS it's like you have to get to that point, and during getting to that point, you are like constantly grinding. There's nothing you have to do like away from CS that you need to do to like get better, you know? Because it's just like you play the game and you will naturally get better, and that's like the only way to get better. Like obviously there's like some other stuff like knowing stuff and learning lineups and stuff, but you don't have to like go out of your way, prepare like a full team, then go into competitive, realize the team doesn't work, and they're like, bro. And with CS, like, sure you need like a PC that works, but you don't need to like drop like $200 on just like to get like the game, you know? That's kind of like the issue with Pokemon, where like the bar of entry outside of the game, of like the actual gameplay skill, is so high that like I just cannot be asked. And that's why Pokemon, in my opinion, is like one of the hardest competitive scenes to get into. It's not like necessarily one of the hardest games to learn, I would say, but just to get into. Did I camp already? Yes, I did. My ass was just autopiloting throughout this entire mission. My brain was not active while yapping about Pokemon. That is a secret room, which I will gladly take.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Where we go over here? Take a look at this. Maybe get some curios. More loot, maybe. Okay. I really don't want to reject that. I don't know if I like that. I remember seeing that like on some quirk tier lists, people actually put like Last Gasp into one of like the bottom tiers as like actually harmful, as a harmful positive. Because like if you're at like below half HP, you could be on Death's Door, and if you're on Death's Door, you get like the extra speed. It can fuck you over because you outspeed your healer, and then suddenly like you just die to like a damage over time, which is pretty bad. And yeah, I can definitely see that happening, and like the upside of it is not high enough. So I don't know if I agree with like Last Gasp being worse than as a full negative and being worth removing, but I can see the argument. I don't necessarily agree with it though. Like I don't think it's that important. And most of the time it will be like a pretty decent advantage, because getting 1 speed is still good. Because speed is just extremely valuable. Okay, that's a kill. That doesn't matter. It could have mattered, but now it doesn't.
This expedition at least promises
I keep these.
success.
Yeah. Do I want to keep going? I don't think so. Like you are already at 51 stress. It's probably worth it though. Well, that's 2 fights. Why no torches? Because it's just a challenge. I'm doing a challenge one where like I don't want to play through the entire game without like with the torch locked at 0. And that's why like you can check the stream title. It says like Torchless Bloodmoon. I'm just playing Torchless because it's a challenge one basically. And I just wanted to take a break from other challenge runs. Because I know how Torchless works. There's no like additional limitations on my playstyle. I can just play like I want. I can bring like good heroes and good teams. You don't have to play Torchless. Like normally I wouldn't recommend going Torchless ever. It's just not worth it. Because you make like one mistake and it's just like, yeah, you just take like 60 stress. And then, yeah, not great. And that's probably not fun for most people. Unless you like the pain, in which case, you go off, man, whatever. But yeah. It has higher numbers than just regular Bloodmoon. You take more damage and stuff. Just more ectoplasms. No loot, I see. The game hates me specifically. Okay, I get 2 traps, which is nice for stress healing, I guess. Allows me to heal you down. That's fine. Especially if I surprise them. Hello. Man, if only this was like Black Reliquary Bellow. That thing is broken. Or give the minus speed, minus dodge, and just regular crisp receive without the need for being marked. Which I don't exactly know why they made that change, but sure. I don't mind this move getting buffed. Yeah, exactly. Not even 100, it's probably more than that. You take like more than 100 easily. I think like for double crit you could take... I would estimate around like... I'd seen myself get like crit twice from that and take like 150. This and Black Reliquary, I wouldn't say that different. Like they are pretty similar. Like Leper in BR is even less about damage and even more about like his already good stuff. Same as like vanilla basically. Because you want like Leper damage or like the type of damage Leper deals, which is just frontline damage. There's one other like add-on hero that just does Leper better. Like just Leper damage but better. What is this? What is that? Why are there 4? God damn it. But yeah, with Leper it's kind of like you want to focus more on your defensive utility, you want to focus more on Intimidate. Which are both really good, especially because like there's more mark bias in BR compared to like vanilla, which is just makes Leper a lot better. Leper is much better for recovery as well because Stability got buffed on like full religious teams, which okay. Like it's not a straight buff, but it's pretty much just a buff. And defensive utility in BR is in general just much more valuable than in vanilla. So I would say overall Leper is better in BR than in vanilla. Also because like frontline enemies are more dangerous, and even if Leper damage is technically outclassed, having Leper damage still in the back pocket is still really good to have. Because you just need to like chunk through something that's up front. Leper's like still really good for that. Obviously, it's still Leper. But like from the heroes, like I would say Leper's pretty similar to like the space version. Like there are a few heroes that are like significantly different. There aren't that many. Like A-Bomb is significantly different. He's probably like the main example, A-Bomb. Because like in vanilla, it's kind of just like, yeah, you stay in human form all the time. In BR, it's just you just transform immediately. Why am I respawning the traps and fight so fast? Cheat engine. I open up cheat engine. I have like open my second screen. I just enable speed hack. I turn the speed up like 10 times. And this is how it would look in combat. So, you know, like I can do a few attacks like this. Look at this. It's immediate. And then I just re-enter the hallway multiple times. That's how I do it. Like you could obviously just do it at like regular speed. If you want to do that, that's cool. I don't recommend it. It's a complete waste of time. And if you want to argue that like it's cheating technically, because I am using cheat engine, which has cheat in the name, I would tell you to value your own time more. Because I don't exactly want to sit here on stream and like re-enter hallways for like 30 minutes. Because fuck that. That's not happening. Like, I'm not making you watch that. With this, it's like more closer to like 5 to 10 minutes of extra time spent in the dungeon. And I do like 20 seconds of like hallway farming most of the time. Like actual spawning dungeons. Which is a lot less painful than like watching me do the entire thing at 1x speed. This is why I love Mad Dumps. Well. Yeah, it's just like to make the viewing experience better. It's the same reason why I don't use like super fast speed mods. Like usually I don't run the game at this speed. Or like I didn't used to run the game at this speed. I used to be way higher on speed. I had like ×2 at minimum. And sometimes more than that. But it can be very off-putting to watch that if you aren't used to it. So I decided to drop that and put the like speed modifier down to 1.2. It's slightly faster than base, but it's not really that noticeable. I'm sure like nobody noticed that. Nobody tends to notice. Which I think is a good thing. Alright, time for this bullshit. Okay, I need the champion team, which I do not have. Actually, I do kind of have that. This, I just need like another mark. Like the scary thing is Hunter. Not Hunter. I think it's Hunter. He just destroys me. Would I think that is the best healer? It depends. Like what you classify as like healing, I guess, in which scenario. Like most consistent and like the best. Best also needs definition. Like if you want to just see like the best healer by numbers, it's Flagellant. Flagellant has like the highest healing numbers in the game with Reclaim. And Redeem is also pretty close. But it's mainly Reclaim because it just heals like the most base number. Because at max level it heals 12 compared to like Vestal, who heals less. He heals like 8 to 9. And Occult is obviously like a bit inconsistent. So if you want to heal like the best numbers healer, it's Flagellant. The best healer with like consistency, it's Crusader. Because he can heal a immediate number from everywhere. And yeah. Like Occultist can heal from everywhere, but it's not guaranteed. Vestal can't heal from rank 1. Legend doesn't heal immediately, so Crusader's the most consistent. If you want to heal the best solo healer, it's Vestal, because that's like her thing. That's what she does. That's like her entire niche. If you want to heal like the best healer with like the best kit attached, it's between PD and Occultist, because they are just the best, like two of the best heroes in the game. Paired with like Houndmaster, because Hands on your best blinding gas. And they also have a heal, so if you want to heal like the best overall kits, it's one of those two. You can't really argue for either because they are both like very close in power level. So it's just kind of like, yeah, like what exact healing, or like what do you want to heal from like best healer? Because there's a lot of ways to like say best healer. Like by what metric are you judging them, basically? Oh, 45. Like, why is your stress seems surprisingly low, but is she not that low? Yeah, I can definitely get a training ring, which is probably a good idea. Just barely, though. But it is worth it. This will immediately give me like 4 accuracy and 10 max HP on 3 of my heroes for the wolf fight. Which is quite good. Okay, this is gonna suck. Because I don't have a Guardian Shield. Recovery Charm probably. Take a Moon Ring for now. I can swap that onto my Musketeer. Take a Moon Cloak, that's gonna be swapped onto my Mad Arms. Take this. You just get map. I need map. It's way too important. Probably dismiss it. So more damage. Skills don't really matter. Or like camp skills. There's no camping on this mission. I'm swapping off Cry Havoc for Lick Wounds. I'm also swapping off all of this for these 3. I don't care about any of this. I just want Bolster and Defender mainly. Could even swap you into rank 1. Or rank 2 and you into rank 1. I reckon spam Guard Dog. Damn. Triple Craving. Give someone Baron Slash. It's 4 speed. Probably not though. I'd probably just take a few Aegis Scales just to be safe. Like, I might just lose the mission before that because the funny man, aka Hunter, decides to say no. In which case, I just lose. There's nothing I can do. But we will see. Because if Hunter just triple crits me with his stealth that I can't clear, it's just like... Yeah. I didn't get scared. Good. What can you do, indeed? That's why Musketeer's here. Like, the win condition against Hunter is Musketeer, because I can do Smokescreen, which will prevent him from critting me. And that's the plan, because if he doesn't crit me, he's not that threatening. He's still a stress stealer that cleaves you, on Torchless, but he can't just triple crit me and end the run immediately, which is very important. Because I don't exactly want to lose any of these heroes. There are like technically ways to play around it. Like you can bring like quick stealth clears, mainly leper. Stuff like that. So technically that's like counterplay, but still sucks. This is a lower level one, so he has like no stun resist. Like 25 stun resist on against champion heroes. Get out of here. Literal free stalling value. Good job, Occultist. He's saving up his big heals for later. I'm just gonna cope like that, alright? Don't tell me I'm wrong, okay? It's fine. He will crit like... He will heal like 90 later, trust me. It's gonna work. Trinket is good, technically, because I want a Trinket to replace map when I get to the boss. But this is not it. Because I can't replace shit with that. Alright, this is the scary one. Let's hope I outspeed. If I don't outspeed with you, then... I'm on +1. That's to be expected. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I missed. How? Okay, the mission doesn't end. Week 25 and no one has died yet? That's good. A first-time player. Well, I hope you're enjoying the game. Am I allowed to like hit my attacks, please? That'd be cool. Shut up, Madams. You don't like Madman? Same. I don't think anyone likes Madman. This guy sucks. He sucks major ass. Okay, I should be safe from your crits now. Hopefully you don't deal too much stress. Perfect. You are dying this turn, immediately. I'm not dealing with Hunter.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's good so far, but you got bored fast. Yeah, it happens. If you don't like the game, I can't like say anything. It's like, yeah, sometimes like some people just don't like strategy games like this and get bored by them quickly. I don't get bored by them because all I do is play them. So, different tastes, I guess. And what's fun to use, obviously, is subjective. So, I've tried introducing DD to my friends quite a few times, but they just don't like the type of game. Oh, come on. I should have... What am I doing? I should have just done Skeet Shot. I would have cleared my stun. Absolute troll despair. Can you please get the stun, please? Yes. I said please twice. I'm gonna need to call this to start healing big. I'm gonna need the stress healing to stick. Thank you. Yeah, like that. More of that, please. You did have plus 76% healing, but... Done? Unlikely. Unbelievable. Let's extend the stalling clock. So I have like one more turn at least. That's good. Just don't crit me, please. If you crit me, then it's all over. And all my value has been lost. Attack like only my items, please. Don't do that. Not good. Very bad. That's good. I'm probably leaving off just this turn. I can kill you. I do still have food healing, but this is not a good setup for Wolf. I do have a few more fights which are not that difficult, so I might be able to recover on them.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Losing Bloodlust sucks. On you it's actually kind of fine. This is not that difficult a fight, I just start stalling immediately. Get one of these, make sure they don't crit me. Get your ass stunned. Like as long as this guy doesn't crit me, I don't care about him. He just doesn't do anything. Probably better than getting a stress heal. My stress across the board isn't actually that high. I'm doing decently fine again. Like 50 on 2 is kind of what you get.
Destroyed.
Nice. Losing Bloodlust sucks. I'm probably just stalling as long as I can to like get close to Bloodlust. It's gonna take... I don't think I'm gonna get Bloodlust though. Like it's so far away. It takes like 60 turns to get back. I guess you could just walk around. I guess you can just kind of sit here and we don't do that much, especially if I just keep stunning you. Get like more stress healing and more healing. And please just do point blank instead of anything else. Point blank is by far your best action. Because one, you are hitting into 90% prot, or 80% prot mad arms, and it's not a stress attack. Am I gonna go for the bags on this mission? Probably, maybe. Like this one, yes. The other two, no. Or most likely not. Because like, Wolf is pretty difficult. It's one of the more dangerous fights. But I actually have to like, I'm kind of scared of. Especially in Torchless. Because like, the bombs do big damage. And same with the Brigands. Like, they can just kill you if you get unlucky. And it's just like, yeah, unfortunate. So I'm hoping to avoid that. And if I manage to avoid that, then yeah, I might go for the rest. But there's like a not non-existent chance that I just get like slapped for all my HP, and I have to leave after that. So you'll have to see. Repop this. Repop this. More speed and more dodge. I also have Aegis scales to absorb the first 2 bomb hits. Should put you in the back. To the back, most likely. It's the best possible target. You kept one of your prot buffs. Just go for damage. 4 BH crits in a row. That's incredibly good. This is incredibly bad. Because I don't actually get to do anything. I just bolster here. It's probably the best opportunity I'm gonna get for that. With 3 or less, no, I haven't. It's definitely possible though. It's not that difficult with like 2 or less. With 3 it's actually difficult. But with 2 or less heroes it's much easier. And that's definitely something I could do. It's a decently fun challenge. As fun as that can be, I guess. Losing a turn sucks. The goal is just cycle stuns on these 2. That's why he's here. %40 to crit. Didn't get it. With no torch, even then. Okay, that's a really good dodge. Meter scales are very good. Like they allow to absorb like the next hit. It's very good with someone that can guard. Especially against like a boss like this that has very predictable attacks. But normally they are not this good, you know? Because you can't like predict where the big hits are going. With Wolf it's more like, yeah, it's always gonna go into Mad Arms most likely, so you kinda know where you have to put them. We're just marking this turn. Give you my last one. I don't need to give you another one. You have 60% prot. Next turn you go up to 80. So. Okay. That's bad. 14. Thank you for the follow, Pro Sniper. This refresh holy water. Really good. That's what I'm looking for. By the cultist. I also forgot to swap trinkets around. But it's fine. Like, I'm just winning right now. 2 rounds. Hit refresh mark here. I probably do. Just try to end this. Like, he seems kind of in danger, like 31 HP, but he has 80% prot. So he should be fine. Yeah, 2 damage. I don't care. It's completely fine. Okay, he's dead. Yep, he dies this turn. Try to get as much recovery out of this as possible. We're just stunned. God damn it. He dies next action. Alright. As Wolf done.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Should swap this around, but it's fine. What do we get? Signet! For free? That's incredibly good. That means I do leave. The other two don't have ancestral thing. Pretty sure. I guess I could go for the left one. My team isn't that banged up yet. I did way better than I thought. The Brigands decided to not crit me, which is quite nice of them. Appreciate it. But Signet is a good pickup. 10 accuracy, 10% prod. Do I have to? I don't remember. I don't think so. If I have to, then I might just leave. Like, I'm not taking, like, that much stress damage for no reason. Like, these two are gonna go into stress sealing anyway. So for them it doesn't matter, but for the other two it could matter. I might also be able to, like, fully stress heal them. Because there's a lot of enemies in this region that are so easy, like, super free strolling targets. Because they are, like, apprentice level enemies, like this guy. Not this guy, but they are some at apprentice level, and they just don't have any stun resist, and they deal no damage. Yeah, I don't either. Like, this map is one of the few ones where I don't remember, like, all the ways, because so often it just happens that I don't go, like, anywhere except the boss. I can target rank 3? That's insane. Look at that.
The blood quickens.
Okay, that kills. Sort of unfortunate.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I know, ancestor. Something overconfidence. Oh, there's a hunter in here. You. Guess I should have kept my thingies. My thingamajigs. My medicine herbs. Highly remembered. You outspeed this guy, very nice. This time you don't miss. This lowers your dodge. I could have stunned here, but I want you dead. Like, guaranteed. I can't be asked to deal with you. Normally this guy's stress output just doesn't matter. It's like 10. It's like 5 on each hero, maybe. Or even that, it's like even less than that. But in Torchless, if this like crits you, it's so painful. Because you take so much more stress because it's a stress attack. It's so insane. That's bad. They didn't get the kill here.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
You took a lot in this fight.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
I just leave after this. I don't think I'm doing the other side. Pistol, huge. Pistol is probably the best hit, like by a pretty wide margin. Like after Signet, it's probably like even better than Signet. Very nice. $18k. Fast healer, Cove Scrounger. It's both don't matter.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when
Well,
compared to
that
the
went
conditions
really well.
surrounding Acres.
Jester, yeah, he's good. Like, if you just want the easy playstyle for him, what I would recommend you do is you grab these two skills, Battle Ballad and Inspiring 2. The rest of the kit doesn't really matter, you just want these two. You put him into rank 3. You give him like defensive stuff like Garlic, anything that gives him dodge like Camo Cloak early. This thing is really good for him. Speed is good for like Feather Crystal stuff. With Cloak. You just spam Battle Ballad. You do nothing else. You just press this skill as like basically every turn. And when you realize, oh, the enemies are not that dangerous anymore, like turn 3, you just start pressing Inspiring Tune to heal stress. Like, that's the easiest playstyle for Jester. That requires like the least amount of thinking. And it's very, very good. Because Battle Ballad is an incredibly strong buff. The other playstyle that you could do that is a lot more fun, but requires a lot more thinking, and is more difficult to get into, is if you run something like this. Solo is an incredibly strong skill because you get to move forward and you get a big dodge buff, and you mark yourself, which means that enemies from veteran onwards, so like an apprentice, it kind of doesn't work. Also, of like a few specific heroes that have mark synergy, or specific enemies that have mark synergy. So you go forward, you sit in rank 1 for like 3 turns to like wait for the self mark to wear off. And on the turn the self mark would wear off, where like it says like 1 round remaining, you press finale and you kill something. And that's basically just Jester, because the plan with Solo is to like have 1 or 2 enemies attack into you, so you waste the action with like your very high dodge. Because if you have like good quirks or like good trinkets, like he can easily go up to like, with this type of setup, that's kind of like the best I have right now to showcase this. You have like 43 base plus this 15, which puts them at 58, plus this 27. He's up at like 80 to 90 dodge, and at around 80 to 90, enemies are just not hitting you. And you can confidently go like Solo, take like 5 attacks to the face, dodge all of them, and you are essentially getting 5 stuns from 1 skill, which is extremely strong. And then you get like Finale on top of that, which just kills any 1 enemy because it's guaranteed to hit. And it has like a really big damage bonus from like Solo, and like it just itself deals very good damage. That's the other playstyle, very cool. And then you can just start pressing Inspiring 2 at the end, because yeah. Like Solo Finale is like more fun to play. Battle Ballad is probably like just as strong, because it's such a good buff. You have to play around this though. So like you don't want a team that like doesn't get that much value from like the damage, where you have like for example like a Vestal behind that. It's a really bad combo to have like these two, because Vestal is like one of the heroes that like really doesn't get value from like the speed, crit, and accuracy. Because like, yeah, Hellion is a great example, like she's great with him. Vestal really isn't, because she doesn't help you that much, and every other hero just gets more value from all of those stats and provides much more. Hellion is a great example. Hellion loves like Battle Ballad, because you get like speed, damage, or speed, crit, and accuracy, which are all fantastic stats for Hellion. Like Hellion is great, Occultist, Arbalist. There's just so many heroes that work really well with Jester that like get value from that. You just don't want someone to like beat them, basically just Vestal. Like Vestal is like the only hero that doesn't really work with him. She's still okay because Dazzling Light and Judgment is solid, but yeah. Houndmaster A-Bomb. I don't quite, oh, I guess I can see that like this. You have like a Hellion A-Bomb. Like this. The Howlers, damn. You even have a name. Like, it's kind of not that good, because you don't have healing on this. You do have, like, self-heals and stuff, but... And I guess you put... Like, with food healing, if you play confidently and you know how to, like, use food healing and stuff, you bring, like, a recovery charm, then this team is very good. You could probably do, like, way better with this. You just drop Hellion, and you run, like, a much more common... Or, like, these two. You run, like, Houndmaster rank 2. Or rank 1 even. You just solo, you have Houndmaster to guard, which is incredibly defensive frontline. Then you can actually run like no healing very confidently. But yeah, like I would recommend bringing more healing, like put an Arbalest on that in like rank 4. Run like this, have a Houndmaster and like Arbalest. I don't have an Arbalest to show. I just have Musketeers. Something like this. Because it gives you like a lot of damage output. More than A-Bomb probably does. Like with A-Bomb it's kind of just like not that good. Like you can transform and get like good value, but this is probably better. Because you get patch up for healing. You have Ray Thrusting from Tune, you have like a lot of damage from this. You have less disruption, but like this team just relies on like massive offense to like power through everything. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that works. With Vestal, it's like, as I said, she's not a great combo with Jester, but... yeah, like Vestal combined with Jester is not really something I can recommend. It's just... it's too like face tanky, and with Jester on a team, you really want like your other 3 heroes to get like really good value from Battle Ballad, and Vestal stuff doesn't go from like good to super good. It just goes from like kind of mediocre to like good, and that's just not enough for like the Jester to be super valuable, because then you are essentially buffing 2 people. Yeah, exactly. It, like Vestal's main niche is she's the solo healer, and with like these 2, but like her other stuff just isn't good. Kind of. Like Dazzling Light is mediocre at best, Judgment is mediocre at best as well. And getting like an additional hit basically from Ballad on like someone that really gets value from that, like Arbalest, that's really, really good. Or Houndmaster even. And that's why like Vestal I don't really like with Jester, and I'd never recommend it. Like it can work if you do solo Jester, but it's just much easier to have like a good healing duo around solo or Ballad Jester than it is to like just run Vestal. You will get much more value from that. Like you don't even run like Flagellant Hellion frontline. Like something like this. Like it does work. Flagellant is a great solo healer because Reclaim is completely busted. Just run like Reclaim, give him like Garlic, give him like Accuracy. Just give him Bleed Resist, because you can resist the Stealth Bleed from Reclaim. Just I could definitely one at the boss, like that's entirely possible. If you set it up correctly, like any hero can one-tap most bosses. You just need to like bring a lot of Emboldening Vapors and a lot of Space Crack. But that's some stuff you don't have to know. Just don't worry about it. I don't level 2 or level 1 heroes anymore. Wow. Yeah, everybody's level 3 or higher. Wow. Oh, cool. Yeah, like his own buffs as well. It's not exactly overpowered. Like, just the one-tapping stuff is really like the recommended strat. It takes too long very often. Because against most bosses, you are just better off just going fast and killing the boss before like Jester ramps up fully. Obviously Jester's great for that. You can like solo at like turn 3 or turn 4 and then just finale. Or even just open with solo. Like that also works. But like you never really see like full potential like 7 buff Jester just hits a huge finale for like 200 plus damage. Like you never see that. There's just... if that happens, you have most likely misplayed. Also, yeah, I completely skipped over that message, but I locked Beast Hater because I think very early on I got a free what's it called? Free Sanitarium week from like I forgot the name. God damn it. But yeah, like I got a free Sanitarium week. And like I removed something from him because he had like a really bad quirk. I think he had like something bad. I can't remember exactly, but he had like something really bad. And at that time he only had Beast Hater. So I was like, okay, I guess I lock Beast Hater. It's, yeah, Caregivers Convention. I got Caregivers. I was like, yeah, I really want to like remove something on him. And I might as well lock in Beast Hater because it's an above average quirk, right? And I'm probably not gonna get to the point where like have 3 quirks locked on him. And this actually comes back to bite me in the ass. Like, that's just unlikely. And obviously, right behind that, I found Luminous, which is... I would trade this in a heartbeat. Luminous is a way better lock, but yeah. Yeah, you can lock stuff. You have to go to the Sanitarium. You can, like, drag in a hero. I can actually show this, probably. I probably have something that I want to lock in. Let me just see. That could be a good removal. Oh, you actually. You're level 5? Alright, when did I level you? Damn it. But yeah, you can just go over here and like, you click on this. It has like this sign. Be careful to not pick this. If there's like an X, you remove the positive quirk. But yeah, it costs a bit of money. Like actually quite a noticeable amount of money, but you lock it in and you can't remove it. Like it can't get rolled off at the end of missions, which is quite good. You really want to do this early, because like the lower the level, the cheaper it is. Like that just cost me like 10k. If I would lock in this, it's 7k, so it's much cheaper. And that's why like you want to lock in stuff early, but getting the economy rolling early is more difficult, so there's a trade-off. Yeah, like most of the time I don't have like a lot of stuff locked. Like this run I had like a lot of free Sanitarium weeks, and then you just remove a quirk and lock a quirk because you can do both at the same time. Where like you go in here, you like get rid of one and you lock one in. It costs more, but you get more value from like a free Sanitarium week. So yeah. In Berserkers with Jester, like the goal of finale in Butcher Circus is very often that you just you press it to like finish something off, because Ballad bypasses Death's Door, which is extremely good. Because like most of the time, like people just stay at low HP, and because you need like 2 attacks to heal to kill something, to like roll a chance to kill something. So like they just sit at like low HP. You hit the target, and then like they just take their turn with like a healer. They heal them off, and you have to like hit them twice again. So you can like dance around Death's Door very easily. But with Jester in Butcher Circus, you can just bypass that. Like if someone's like below half HP, you can just go finale and they die. And it's just like, that's extremely threatening. That's why like the moment Jester hits the front line, you need to keep like your heroes extremely safe, or you need to kill Jester very quickly. He's very vulnerable to stuns if you can get past his dodge in Butcher Circus, and getting him stunned up front, like he's just target number 1. Like he needs to die if he goes like into rank 2 or rank 1, because then like the moment you drop like below half HP, which can happen with like any crit, like you are just dead. Like you probably can't heal out of range, and Finale just kills you. And then you play a 4v3, even though Jester gets like massively debuffed from Finale, you still have action disadvantage, which is a huge deal. Because 4 actions versus 3 actions, and they just roll you. Like if they can snowball really easy off that, and if you don't have to like, own Jester to counter Finale, it's just very difficult. Yeah, like Jester's main point is kind of just bypassing Death's Door. Otherwise, like you do have Ballad to like give you plus 20 accuracy across the board, which can be really good for like specific teams and specific heroes, but otherwise there's not a lot there. Like Harvest, Dirkstab are like okay, but it's really about Finale. Yeah, probably gonna do Swanking. These 2 Houndmaster and probably a Musketeer. Of this upgraded. And probably unlock big wounds as well. This thing is just extremely good. Don't I have a level 4 Houndmaster? No, I don't. I didn't keep one. Yeah. I really want to keep a Houndmaster specifically for Flesh. That's why having this guy is good. Demon's Cauldron, most likely Crow's Eye. I'm gonna have Signet. Probably just debuff Amulet. Just always debuff Amulet. Pistol. Okay, probably give Pistol to my Cultist. It's much better. You just get Crow's Eye. Mooncloak. The Fear of Beasts, get a moon ring. But yeah, like the wolf mission was good. Tassel is unusable, but getting pistol and signet is huge. Can sell this. Get extra money. I'm gonna get it back from Shrika, or not Shrika, but from Shambhala back. I cannot speak. I'm gonna get it back from Shambhala later anyways. Alright, let's go.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
Alright.
Nameless abomination. A testament to
The boss is up here. You can get a scout. Well, I got a scout.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
I'm gonna go up here. It's much better to avoid like this hallway fight, because every hallway fight could be Shambler, and I don't want to deal with Shambler. I'll deal with him afterwards, but not if I have a boss fight on the table. Oh hey! There's actually one of the rare cases where like every rule of the boss spawning is in effect. Because these two rooms are the same length away. Very fancy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
They're the same, the height as well, so all three apply. It has to be this one because it's on the right. Very cool.
Powerful blow. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, that's good. Taking Bloodlust is nice. Just intimidate here, make sure you go last. I don't particularly care.
Balanced.
It's completely fine.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Time to start pressing this. Very good. I don't think I care about the bleed either. I could just tank this. Because Serenity is silly like that. Just keep on stunning. Where did his stress go? He was at like a 50. And when I started stalling, it's just all gone. Ash on the wind. That's half your damage gone.
How quickly the tide
Of course. Don't know what I expected. It really doesn't matter, I just stall again. You don't do anything. Because Occult is done bottom text.
impressive.
Sad.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Pretty good, I would say. Yes. And I get a crit.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, let me just heal for like 50 real quick. We don't need to take 50 strats, we just heal that. In like singular fight. No issue.
Without hope. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh hey. Night blindness, I kinda want to kill with that. Never mind actually. It's a 1 in 5 for you to get that. Because their odds are like, I guess these are good. 3 out of 5. But for you it's like 2 of 3. And I think I'd rather go for a 2 of 3. And I get a seed room? Incredible. Ah yes, pig squeal ASMR. My favorite. Can take this on the way back. Or like go out of this and go back in real quick. I guess I'll take withstand. It's better than purge. Alright, let's go. Boss time. You beat this boss yesterday? That's good.
Is a travesty. A blundering mountain of hate
That's a good resist at least.
and rage.
Just start on debuffing. Okay. You clear the mark. Deal with that. Which I kinda do. God damn it. So you could outspeed her. That hit. Guess I couldn't press intimidate there, otherwise I would have self-marked. Some weird looking stomach, yeah. Don't worry about it. I slot you here. Just make sure that I'm safe. Don't mind that I go into Lepo, you can take it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this one just doesn't matter anymore. Look, all your damage is gone. You have to keep spamming Guard here because I don't want her getting stunned. Just miss, bro. That's getting cleared, hopefully. It's not actually. Hit a mark. Dodge. Crossing Intimidate. Good job, Occultist. Great heal. Solid 0 damage. I mean, yeah, Wilbur's way worse than Swanking. Like, the danger of this fight is Wilbur, because, like, Swanking can't actually kill you. Like, how is he gonna kill you? Like, he's gonna slap you in the face, and, like, he doesn't have any follow-up, you know? Like, he can't slap you twice, unless you are just bad at the game. Like, straight up. Because what's gonna happen is that he's gonna take his turn, and then, like, next turn, you just heal them off. If you can't heal someone off of death's door, with, like, your entire team going before him, I'm sorry, you are just bad. Like, that's a skill issue, by definition. So, like, how this fight kills you is that, like, he hits you, and then Wilbur gets the kill. He kills steals, basically. Because he's super fast, and he can just slap you in the face. That's like, oh, this fight is dangerous. Otherwise, it just doesn't matter. That's why, like, Wulba's the actual boss fight. That's why, I guess it's a technically a spoiler, so... I guess I shouldn't say that, but you do get, like, trophies from enemy bosses, and that's why, like, the trophy for this boss is called Wulba's Flag. This guy, instead of, like, the Swine King. It's not like the Swine King's crown or anything, it's Wulba's Flag. So the game acknowledges this guy is the boss fight, not the big guy, it's this guy. And the funny mechanic of this fight is that, like, you can actually just not kill Wulba, and you can just retreat against Wulba. Like, in front of Wulba, you can just retreat, and you will still get the mission complete, because you killed one Swine King. Wulba doesn't count. You don't need to kill Wulba. He's optional. Which is extremely funny. Yeah, the game is quite literal about that. It just says, kill one Swine King, which is this guy. If you don't kill Wulba, the game won't know. It's like not killing any other enemy. It's extremely silly. Guess I just attack. Nice. Speeds us up. I do drop my guard here, which is dangerous, but it should be fine. Like, you are still at, like, no damage here. Yeah. I do have enough. Just make sure you don't deal any damage. And get the right speed order. Nice. That's really bad. Yep, and that's why I have to take a mark attack here. Or just try to, like, get as much damage debuff on you as possible. Okay, never mind. I don't care about the damage debuff, actually. I can just do guard rock here, which is what I'm gonna do anyway. You just hit him through the dodge. Oh, I forgot about Leper. Oops. No. That's still A-Bomb, Houndmaster, and Leper. I'll probably swap A-Bomb and Houndmaster positions. It allows A-Bomb to transform if you need him to. And you don't really lose a stun. I guess you do lose a stun, actually, never mind. I guess, like, if you want extra... I guess if you want extra stun, you can run it like that. Never mind. I'm just talking out of my ass. Use A-Bomb for Blight? God damn it. Do you have all DLC? If you have all the DLC, do get Broken Key from the Crystal Merchant. It's a very, very good trinket for A-Bomb. Some strange sources, aka me, say it's one of the best trinkets in the game. 15 accuracy, 35% stun chance is quite strong. Also, how are you enjoying this 15-turn swine boss fight? Oh, come on. Good job, Occultist. Yeah, like, the team is solid. It's just like... having A-Bomb in rank 2 is kind of really, really good, and A-Bomb stun is kind of the only reason, like, people run him very often. Because without it, he kind of just isn't great. But it's completely fair, like, you play the way you want. Smile.
focus and concentration.
Debuff you. Yeah, like if you just Blight, like there's better options, like specifically Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor's much better, just because like you hit like the important targets, aka the backline. But with PD, like the same thing is just kind of like the case where like, sure you can Blight, but Blinding Gas, you know, one of the best moves in the game, and you just kind of end up not Blighting anyway. Quarters finally rolled a good number again. Yippee.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah, it does stack, but like, that's much better things you could be doing. Like, especially with stuns. Stuns like way better with Bleed and Blight, because every stun basically doubles the damage of Bleed and Blight. Because what happens is that they like have to take an extra act. They like take one action where they don't do anything, and their first actual action again comes a full turn later, which means all your damage over time ticks twice before they take like their first real action again. So like if you get 8 Blight on someone, like you just stun them and they take like 60 damage from that, which is extremely good. Exactly. Like you may most of the time you want to pair like a lot of Blight, and if you have like a lot of Blight and Bleed on the team, you want to pair like that with stuns. Because then like all the damage over time ticks twice, which is super good. It's why I recommend like a combo like Plague Doctor and Flagellant. You just really good healing between the two, and you can like play around Reclaim's weakness of bleeding the Flagellant at times. Because you just clear that with Plague Doctor. And you get like the double stun plus Rain of Swords, which is quite nice. Yeah, like Helena is also good for that. Most of the time I tend to focus more on damage with her, but her stun is obviously great. Yorp is amazing. Need more damage. Damage down. Oh, come on, you had plus bleed resist as well. God damn it. Hopefully I can clear that with not Sheepbreaker, with Musketeer. It's unlikely though. Yeah. How are you liking this 27 turn swine boss fight? I'm having fun. That's really bad. That's exceptionally bad. It should be fine. I think I just guard here again. See the mark. It's good. That's good to hear. 4 damage. No! It's so over. Don't stun me again. There's no way.
Precision and power.
Okay. Is that enough to lower damage again? Not quite. We'll just go for this. It leaves me open to like getting stunned on Musketeer, but I think that's worth it. I kind of using it at like no HP. Or you just do that. That also works, I guess. Yeah, you don't get stunned. I just don't care. Oh, I actually dodged. Nice.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
No, no. I was thinking about it. I could have finished it right there, but it's just better. Leaving you open to stun doesn't matter here anymore. I just mark and then I kill. That's enough. You don't have range? I'm scared that you do something.
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Okay. Okay, I got one dodge. Then it doesn't matter. I just win. Nice.
Blood pumps, the limbs obey.
Alright. Grab all of this, most likely. Go in here. Grab this.
A handsome reward.
Honestly,
Well performed.
do I want to keep always stalling? Probably not. I could. Why not? At least get like a few more curios. I hate always stalling in this region. I already mentioned this like multiple times, but
Glittering gold.
right home this point. This shit sucks ass.
Pouring blood.
Goofy region. But yeah, I can go in here, grab like this plus the room battle, which should be enough to like get rid of my food. I don't know if I should have done Intimidate. God damn it. Yeah, I should have definitely done Intimidate. That would have been a kill. Oh, come on.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I didn't bring Purge. Why, I could the rather.
Nation is broken. Maintain.
Should probably Intimidate again. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have. It worked out. I also forgot to equip my Stress Seal.
A singular strike.
Which means this will take longer than usual. And I get less value. God damn it. Game bad. Because I forgot. I can heal. Perfect. Not perfect.
To a killing blow.
Really bad, actually. Hey, free stress healing.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
Is the base chance of this locked? Oh my god. Is the base chance of that locked at like base 60%? Is that might be the case? Oh, I have to press Intimidate here. Otherwise I get stalling penalties. Stalling value. Whoopsie. Done again? Just kill. I think it's fine. I hate you. Zero. Good job. Zero bleed. I don't think the wounds of war are being healed right now, Ancestor. I think they are being caused, actually. I'm just gonna go for Curios. Could have brought my bandage. Actually, I just leave. It's fine, I don't want to hold with Storm more. It's getting boring, to be honest. I mean, what? Steady. The worries. I spent so much time on this one mission already.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Oh, that's getting removed. None of that, please. Alright. Can just do flash. Just to get it done. Yeah, I'll do flash. Why not? PD. Actually, I don't have an A-bomb. I have an A-bomb. What am I talking about? Night Owl quick draw. I don't need my I don't need additional speed trinket. I have +6 on top of this. That should be enough. All of this garlic. With auto trot, I don't think I need accuracy with that. I'll just bring bleed amulet. You this map. Damn, I didn't use this PD for a long time. I can tell by the skills. Carry upgrade. Mainly for this boss fight and for nothing else. I have Hot Watch. Alright, let's go. I hate this boss.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
He's done.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent
That's Serum.
organ, sinew, and bone.
Or to get there, I might have to like take a hallway fight anyway. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, it's not Shambler. Very good.
Destroyed.
That weird stomach thing. I guess, yeah.
Obliterated.
Flesh does look very weird. It is a creature. I hate it. Flesh is like one of the most dangerous bosses, so he sucks. I hate him. Or them. I don't know. Is Flash multiple? I don't know.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Nope, never mind. That's what I get for not having accuracy on you, I guess. It's usually fine. He has like the same base accuracy as like Arbalist. So the healing was rough when fighting. Yeah, I can imagine. That's why Flash is scary, because the way Flash works is that like you have to take 4 actions for multiple turns, and you can't really do anything about it. Whereas like with normal fights, like usually you only take like 3 actions on turn 1, even. So you have to like, take more damage than usual, and Flash deals a lot of damage by itself. Like all of its actions on like the butt and the head deal a lot. Like the heart obviously does nothing, kind of, and the spine stuns you, but the other two just hit really, really hard, especially when they crit. It's so scary when they start critting. Like they can just chunk you for like your entire HP bar and you can do nothing about it. Which is why like the way you do with Flash, you just cleave it down as quickly as possible with like damage over time, because it will survive those turns anyway. Like Plague Doctor's down and stuff. Just try not to get hit. Or like try to get hit as little as possible.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I could have stalled for a turn longer. He would have died to damage over time anyway. Eh. I just camp here. Unlikely that I regret this. I don't think I'm gonna get like multiple fights. Bounce Watch. Quickening. Derpy Dog, I guess. Rich going. -3, the value.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
We are rich.
We require only the strength to follow it. A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay. Lightning Gas Opener. Who would have seen it coming? I kill Ghoul first, he's way more dangerous, he needs to die. My lowest speed on this team is 9 speed, that's insane. Actually it's 8 speed. Yeah, it's 8 speed. I'm at. I'm weaker than I thought. It's over for me. So just get the Whale on Ghoul. And I get Skull Toss crit. Never mind. What did I just say there? I don't know, but Skull Toss crit is not good. Getting chunk for 20 is also not good.
A singular strike.
Luckily I have the power of Reclaim on my side.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Flagellant? I wouldn't call him broken. He's good, but he's not like that much better than other heroes. He has good healing and solid enough damage, but he's surprisingly fragile at times. Like he does have his big heals, but if he like gets hit by like multiple crits, he can just die very fast. It's very scary. The heal is good, but it's not as good as other stuff. And it's like the thing. Like it's really, really good. It's probably like, it's the best single heal in the game, I think. But something like Blinding Gas or Transforming Abyss can like prevent so much more damage than this guy can heal. Like you are essentially, how you think about it, you heal for 12. And if you stun like this guy once, you can just heal for 20. Like, easily. Because you just saw him hit for like 20 with no crit. And that can be even more against like other enemies. It can prevent stress, it can heal stress and stuff. So like stuns are always more valuable than like a heal. And that's why like this guy really isn't broken. Because like all he does is recover and be like okay damage. And that's not enough to make him like super OP, you know? Compared to like someone like PD, who like you press Blinding Gas, you basically heal like 70 stress. Okay. Yeah, that's a button. And that's probably like, would you rather take heal 70 stress or would you take heal for 12? I'm sorry, but I'm taking the 70 stress every day of the week. That's like why Fletcher isn't broken, because like he just can't stand up to like the really broken stuff. He's very good, obviously, but not good enough to be super broken. It's kind of why like the difference between Darkest Dungeon and other games comes from in strategy games, because with most other strategy games, like a guaranteed like make an enemy pass turn skill is very rare and very limited, and in DD like the game is so fast and like the access to stuns is so plentiful that like stuns are so valuable because they just prevent so much. And you can really recover through stuff as easily as like you can just prevent stuff. It's much easier.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is
Yeah,
taken.
like that's why like Fledgling is really good in Crimson in Butcher Circus, because stuns aren't really that common in there. Like there are like single target stuns that are really good, like A-bomb for example, but there's no like blinding gas or something where you just stun two people at once. And Fledgling is in Circus is super good. Like he's one of the best heroes in there, because like you get dazed, but like you just heal so much more from Redeem and Exang, and you can just run both because Reclaim isn't that good. Because like the main advantage of Reclaim is kind of that you prevent damage over time from killing you. Because if you have like you're on death's door and you have like a bleed on you, healing over time will trigger first. Like Fledgling's healing will trigger first, and then the damage over time will trigger. So no matter how big the bleed is, you won't actually die to it. Like you won't roll a death's door check, which is the important part. And this also means that you can heal preventatively, where you know, okay, this hero is kind of endangered, and you can just slap this on them, and you can just guarantee like, oh, they won't die next turn because nothing can really kill them except a heart attack. And if you don't see a heart attack coming, I'm sorry, you should just be out of the combat already. And it's kind of just like, yeah, that's kind of like the strength of Reclaim, and like obviously being immune to the bleed, which in Butcher Circus, both of these things are really dead important, because you don't have like good bleed resist stuff that like makes you immune to the bleed, and you can't die to damage over time anyway, so you don't care about that part of the skill. So Reclaim isn't that valuable. And Redeem and Exang, usually you don't want Exang because it can miss, but in Butcher Circus, like this just chunks someone, which is really good. So Fledgling is extremely strong, and he like not only deals like a really good bleed, but he also deals stress on top, which just fits him onto so many teams. Like he's amazing. But yeah. Yeah, like Fledgling is extremely strong for Butcher Circus. Like I'm talking of vanilla here when I say like he isn't good, or like he is not super broken, but in Butcher Circus he's probably like top 3 heroes, maybe. I'm not entirely like up to date on all the like the up to date on Butcher Circus meta developments.
This horror must be unmade.
But yeah, Fledgling is like definitely one of the most frustrating heroes to play against. He's extremely recoverable. Like with him, you kind of just want to focus him down. Jess does really good against him. Just bypass like all of his stuff because you just say no to it and just kill him. Especially if he does manage to like heal himself off too far enough. That's really scary. I'm getting a lot of hearts right now, which is extremely nice.
A devastating blow.
Okay, no crit, that's important. Very good dodge. Ashen Distillation coming in clutch. Look at that stun. Nice. I'm kind of scared about Flagellant here. You just get hit by this, which would kill him. He has so much bleed resist, he should be fine. Hopefully. Double target. Gauge that's survive to bleed. Nice. That should be the next turn. Just take it slow. Nice.
Grotesque in death as it was in life.
Okay, no real reason to keep going here. Like, I know I can't heal this up with food, so might as well leave. Also, I don't want to be fun. But don't tell anyone that. I'm playing optimally. 17k. That doesn't matter. Spotted Fever's kind of bad. Lurker's really good. Fear of Eldritch is kind of bad.
Women and men,
Doesn't do anything.
soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I just remove this. Yeah. Get out of here. Oh my god, Slugger. I don't think I have like a single hero with... Oh my god, Hot to Trot. I don't think I have a single hero with Slugger though on my roster. Which is very funny. Usually it's one of the quirks I look out for. There's a heroes I really like it on, but I just haven't seen it like this entire run. God. Unfortunately, it is getting late again, and this is probably we're gonna have to call the stream for the day. Very unfortunate. I wanted to keep going. But I think this is a good point to call it. I did like... I guess I'm missing crew, but I did most of the boss fights for Veteran, which I think is a good point to call the stream. I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I think around the same time. I'm just gonna try to like grind a lot of Veteran. Get to Sunken Crew and probably level Warrens up so I can do both the champion bosses. Maybe even do like a few champions, maybe do like discount or something. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you enjoyed it and had a good time. Thanks for being here, and see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.